Well, it's the middle of the night in Bixby, Oklahoma, and today I'm going to make a muffler for a Geo Metro. Why don't I just spend $40 and buy one? Mostly because it's $40 and I have to wait a week for it, and I kind of need to make the car quiet soon. So let's see what we end up with. I tapered off the end of the pipe. It'll work with a bigger section of pipe, and a hammer is getting that driven down on there quite nicely. I believe this will be the tailpipe. And for those of you who are inevitably going to make comments on the lack of cleanliness in my shop, well, you got a clean shop. Good for you. My original intent was to drill nice round holes through this pipe, a bunch of. A couple of problems with that. Even if I had drill bits that were sharper than a butter knife, it would still take forever. So I'm improvising, since nobody's going to see this except for you guys watching this video, all two of you. I have cut notches into it with an angle grinder. I was doing it this way until my grinding wheel got worn down. Then I had to use the cutoff wheel and do it this way. I will try to put the same amount of slots in each pipe, and I may lose 10 horsepower, but I think it'll be much quieter. And remember, children, you can never have a big enough vise. I've been using it to push these together. They fit so tightly together, I really don't need to weld them. I will probably tack them in a couple of places around the circumference of the pipe, just so I don't have to worry about them rattling loose as I'm driving. This is the interior, of course, of the muffler. There will be another plate like this here to cap it off. Well, here's the internals of our homemade muffler. I'm going to be tacking it together in these places so that it doesn't shift around. At least it won't shift around while I'm putting it together the rest of the way. Well, here we are with all of our internal pieces welded together. Not the prettiest welds, but don't judge me. You might have gone to welding school and learned how to weld all proper and pretty, but I'm building this muffler, you're not. We are going to try to wrap this piece of 18 gauge stainless around the outside. We're going to have to do this one little step at a time. I have taken the liberty of putting some small welds on the baffles, holding that on, and we're going to try to wrap it around one little step at a time. Now, unlike this fella I work with, I'm not a good wrapper, so this is going to be entertaining to say the least. Okay, taking it step by step with the rubber hammer, the vise, and a lot of patience, and we're starting to get it wrapped around there. I'm going to go about another quarter of the way around, then I'm going to try to weld it. Then I'm going to go a little farther, and then I'm going to weld it again. This is our muffler we constructed last night. Now it's cooled off enough where I can touch it. Got an inlet and an outlet. I'm not sure which one's which. I don't think it really matters. This is the car we're going to put it on. As you can see, I'm not making a huge muffler for a huge car. We can go down here and look at the muffler we already got. It's kind of dark, but you can see it's got a hole in it and it's not exactly attached. So we're going to see if we can put the new one on. Here's our muffler installed on the back of our Metro. I didn't get a video of it running before, but that's the old muffler, so I'll let you imagine what that sounded like. Let's go. And there it is running with the new muffler. I think that sounds a lot better. All right.